out. It's been a while since I made a video, but I'm going to try to get back into doing like a series or whatever for the off season. And my season didn't end the way we wanted it to. I ended up popping the engine at the last event we were running, so we're going to be digging into the car, pulling it apart, seeing what failed, and then figuring out what we're going to do next. So start ripping the car apart. It's going to be the first time I'm pulling it apart since it blew up, so we're just going to tear it down, find what's wrong, and go from there. Yeah, so the last event we ran was at Thompson, and car was running good. We were like an hour in, and was running, leading. I think I was leading like a 4-car tandem at the time, and was coming heavy into third on limiter. Next thing you knew, it lost power, started knocking. I got out of the way so nobody hit me, fortunately, and then yeah, smoke screen everywhere. The car was knocking, and it's probably not salvageable. Put a borescope in like cylinder 6, and I can get into the pan, so it's not good. Everything's probably destroyed. I know it broke the head because I pulled a spark plug out and it poured coolant out, so I know it's going to be pretty catastrophic once I pull it apart and find it, but it is what it is. We'll figure out what we're going to do for the next setup and get back at it. Alright, so I pulled the intake off, and I did not find good stuff. Everything's full of oil and coolant. I don't know if you can see that, but that one's bent as fuck. Every single one has oil and coolant mixed. It's kind of hard to tell, but I found a chunk of, I think, piston in this one. And then I got the intake. Now this is super impressive because it's full of oil and metal. Let's see if I can get a light in there. Trying to do this with 2 hands isn't really easy, but yep, all that's metal. Needless to say, that piston is all through the engine. Passenger head is definitely junk. Bottom end's going to be completely gone, so we already know that, but we're going to have to clean the intake out, we're going to have to go through everything, and yeah, so basically going to be building a whole new engine, but I'm going to finish tearing this apart and yank it out so we can pull the heads off and see what the real damage is. This is also a piece that I pulled out of the driver's side. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cylinder 5. This was sitting on top of the valve. It's not going to come into focus, but definitely a piece of piston, so that's not good at all. But let's move on to the next and see what more damage we find. Alright, so I got the trans out, and I got a whole bunch of stuff out. So basically, now that this trans is done, it's going to be pulling the engine out, and I have to say, I absolutely love having a lift because I'm here by myself. Nobody to help me take this trans out, and I was like, you know what? I'll wait till somebody comes, and I'm like, I got a lift. Just lower it, put it on a jack, slide it out, lower the jack, lift the car off. Love it. Alright, so I'm gonna get this trans out of the way, and then hook onto the engine, undo the motor mounts, and pull the giant paperweight out of the car. And Yep.
Hey, would you like a coffee?
No, I'm
Or
good.
no?
I already have one.
Okay. Okay. Oh, they're right down the donut, so we just want to ask you.
Are you stopping by?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, I got me a donut.
What kind of donut?
Boston cream.
Okay.
I got the engine out. It's on the hoist right now. Throw it on the stand. And actually, it wasn't bad taking out at all. But we got a lot of shit to clean up. That's for damn sure. I'm gonna tidy up a bunch of that stuff. This front end's gonna get changed. I'm probably gonna cut a bunch of shit up, tube it. But let's keep concentrating on the engine and get this on a stand and pull it apart. So we got the head off and broke a valve spring, which caused the valve to drop in, beat the hell out of it. Piston's gone. And I got metal all through the engine. Giant paperweight. Alright, so we got the engine out. Basically verified that it's all junk. Sucked the piston through everything. So the tire engine's junk. The only thing we really use off it is the covers, the oil pan, which I'd have to get cleaned, and that's basically it. So it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We knew the damage was bad, but now that it's verified, got some things in the works. So I'll catch you guys up to speed once that talk gets a little bit further and we get more information about that. But got a game plan for the engine. Went through and made a list of basically everything we're gonna do to the car. So I'm kind of just gonna get a game plan rolling and figure out what we're gonna tackle first instead of just rip a bunch of shit apart and not really have like a direction. So definitely got quite the list, but we're just gonna basically pick one thing at a time and go through it, because like we're obviously gonna be doing a new engine. So I'll give you more detail on that once we get a little bit further with it and fully decide on the exact route we're going. But we'll keep that under the radar for now. You're going with the dog box, so I'm gonna have to build a new cross member, a new drive shaft made. Probably gonna have to cut up my floor because it's gonna be a side mount shifter, so there'll be a bunch of work there. But we're gonna use dog box. We're gonna convert the rear to a 4-8 rear, so it can take the abuse. I'm sick of twisting the output flanges on the BMW rear. So we're gonna do the 4-8. Probably gonna go with some upgraded like drive shaft shop axles, so won't have any issues with strength there. Might be playing around with the radiator. So depending on the space that we lose up front in the engine bay, we might move the radiator to the trunk. Still kind of up in the air, but we're kind of going to wait until we get the new engine in and mock everything up, see what we got for space, because I'd like to run a bigger radiator and all that. So that's still on the edge, and then we're going to tube the front end, which is also going to be a factor if we do a rear mounting on it, because we're basically going to keep as much space as I possibly can up front. But so that's going to be tubed. I'm going to tube the rear end, so I'm going to cut off the rails. I'm going to get some nice, rectangle stock. I'm going to make a nice brace underneath. I'm not really going to touch, not going to touch the fuel cell at all. I already got that caged out pretty good, which I can show you. So we're going to do, some new aero. We're probably going to, we're going to run some the big Duff Club overs. Change the look of the car. Hopefully maybe get some new wheels. Make it look a little bit flashier for next year. I got to get a halo seat because Pro-Am next year, their rule book is going by Formula Drift, so I got a bunch of stuff with the car that I have to do just for tech inspection wise, so I need a halo seat. I got to do a fire suppression system, so I'm going to have to shield my fuel lines underneath the car because that's going to be another rule for next year. So, we got a decent amount to do just for, tech inspection wise, not necessarily just upgrading the car, but just making it safe and, pass their tech. So I got to print out the rule book, go through this big thick rule book and find out what needs to be done. I'll show you, I'm just going to run through my list quick and, bring you guys up to speed on what our game plan is, and hopefully get a bunch of that on film and show the build process and cool fab work we'll be doing, and just step by step procedure of what our off season is going to be, because we definitely got our work cut out for us. But it's fun though. I enjoy the building process, and yeah, so figured I'd just give you guys a little rundown in this first video, and like I said, just get everybody up to speed and let you know what we're gonna do, and then after this we'll get into filming the work that's gonna be done. So it should be fun. I'm super excited to build this car to the next level and do some cool stuff on it. So yeah, so stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and keep your eye out for more videos to drop in. See you soon.